Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Welcome to
Recording in progress, because we are the Gallifrey Gals, and we're making an episode of Gallifrey Gals Get Warped.
I was just gonna wait till he got there. Hi, that's it. That's what we do. We watch Star Trek The Next Generation. It's technically my first time through it, and it's almost
technically
coming to an
and
end.
literally.
Yeah. It just feels like when you've been watching a show for so long.
Yes. You don't feel like a noob because I'm like,
and also because I rewatch episodes while I edit, so I feel like I've so I'm just like, no, I've seen this show so many times. What are you talking about?
I've seen
But no, this is it, and they're so close.
Yeah.
We're on episode 15.
Yep.
15? Yeah, 14 was the fucking shit show.
Yeah. I keep, for some reason, I did this before too. I was like, yeah, 14. And then I looked up and I was like, no, that's what we just watched. And then I did it again just now. Yes, it is 15. I know that we're watching an episode called Lower Decks, but I...
Oh, is that what it's called?
15 instead of 14.
Oh.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That just makes me want to watch the animated one now.
Yeah, me too, which I've never watched.
I think we should do that.
I think that could be a really fun animated show
Steven
to
Universe
watch.
is coming up to an end. I mean, coming up to an end. But I mean,
my heart just started pounding when you said that. No, I don't want to talk about that. I want Steven honestly, no shade to any other show we watch, especially because this is our TNG
and we love
series
it,
right now.
obviously.
But if this channel became an We Watch Steven Universe only and all the time channel, I think I'd be okay with it. So that's where I'm at.
Only. That's all we've got anymore. Even though we're gonna run out of content so quickly, we'll just
over and over and over and over again.
That's it. That's all we. That's all
we
we
become
do.
like a channel that theorizes. We deep dive. We analyze every.
That's all we do.
Moment
Steven
by
Universe.
moment. Anyway, hey, we react to animated shows as well. Wonderful people who are viewing this, if you didn't know, currently watching Steven Universe, which is,
and maybe soon it'll be an animated Star Trek one. Who knows?
Who knows? But for right now, it's a live action Star Trek
called Lower Decks.
Yes.
All right, let's
I'm Paula. That's Kat.
Oh. Yeah. And that's another cat. Star Trek time. Sorry, everybody, you're gonna have to deal with it.
End simulation sequence, secure from drill. Alpha shift, your response time was 7% slower than the gamma shift.
You did really well during the drill.
Well, apparently Commander Riker didn't think so. I swear he's got it in for me.
I guess he figured I needed more practice than you do.
That's a nice answer. Oh, it's tough when you're friends and you're like kind of in competition. It's tough.
Excuse me, sir. With your permission, sir, I'd like to begin tests to see if the technique can be adapted to our warp drive. I'd still need to see your simulation before I authorize any tests.
Yeah.
If you have any other ideas for increasing efficiency, don't hesitate to run them by me. As a matter of fact, sir, I do.
Excuse me, Doctor.
If you're wondering about the evaluations, things couldn't be better. I'll talk to Commander Riker, and I'm sure it'll be official as soon as the current crew evaluations are over.
What? Sit down. I've never met anyone like Andrew. It's as though we've known each other forever. It's possible to be a little blind.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
I don't know what you mean. I've just loved someone who's a ghost.
Doctor, do you think those could be warning signs? Except, of course, that he'll have to deal with Lieutenant Ogawa.
Oh.
I can't figure out why I'm even being considered for this assignment.
I recommended you.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
Aww.
What could they be talking about?
I will. Ben. I'm not Starfleet. I'm a civilian. When he's in here, he wants to be treated like a civilian. You should go talk to him.
About what?
Perhaps something you have in common.
God, he really is just like
He likes jazz.
90s pretty boy.
poker, He's Canadian.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, go shoot your shot, bud.
My grandfather was Canadian, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Aren't you
Okay.
too?
No, I grew up in Alaska.
Well, they both get a lot of snow.
It hurts. It's the like second hand.
How far inside Cardassian space is it?
50,000 kilometers.
Oh no.
Attempting life form identification. No one told you to do that, Ensign. Let's just get him aboard safely.
Like you don't know.
Alice, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now. All right, Doctor. What are you doing here?
Oh, because they know.
I'm not supposed to let anyone but the senior officers inside sickbay.
If you don't mind, I'd like to stay on for another shift. I could use the training.
Now's not the best time.
Sorry, buddy. It's just there's a lot going on. You don't. You know,
Well,
like
everyone thinks they're the main character of their story,
Of course,
right? But
of
they're
course.
not necessarily
They're not.
anyone else. The main character of
With me.
this story. If that
this
makes
story. No, it's. I mean, it's super meta, but yeah.
I understand that you've been recommended for the ops position. Do you think you're up to it?
I do, sir. With all due respect. That was 3 years ago. My record since then.
Doesn't matter how long ago it was, Ensign.
Never jeopardize lives by participating in.
The daredevil
Oh
stunt.
shit.
I would certainly hope
She
not.
was part of that episode
Yeah.
with Wesley. Yep.
Now, what do you think that tells me about your character? Well, I'm really very sorry you didn't enjoy your time at the Academy, Ensign.
Yeah, he was like,
As far as
he's
I'm
not
concerned,
gonna
you should have been
feel.
expelled for what you did.
I don't believe I'm familiar with that requirement. Probably because you're not a senior officer.
I want to make it clear that you are not to discuss what you see here with anyone.
I understand.
We'll need to synthesize at least a liter of Cardassian blood.
I don't think Ensign Cito's prepared for the ops position.
Oh, I must say I disagree, sir.
Counselor. Oh, that's not bad.
So interesting how different their conversations are, right?
That is fit.
Yep.
Said it shows I don't have character.
What did you say?
He didn't say no character.
Maybe he's right.
Besides, I'm not convinced about Lavelle.
Really? Why?
He's too eager to please.
I don't know. It seems to me that you and Lavelle are a lot alike.
I knew that was gonna come up.
But not at all.
I knew that was gonna come up.
You think so?
It doesn't matter whether he likes you, as long as he respects you.
Mm. Boom.
Must, otherwise he would not be considering you for the ops.
That was some
You're
fucking.
probably right.
Yeah.
Ah.
Maybe I'm just telling myself that he hates
Words
me,
of
so
wisdom.
If I don't get promoted, I'll have an excuse.
You in or not?
Wow, I wish people were this
Yeah,
self-aware. Some are, but
Odds of my winning this
fuck.
are less than 39 to 1.
Didn't you tell me that you took up poker so you could be in the officers' game with the Potemkin?
I happen to like poker.
But your senior officers might have thought that you were trying to ingratiate yourself.
Mm-mm.
Maybe I have been a little hard on Lavelle.
I knew it.
How could you tell I was bluffing?
You don't really expect me to answer that, do you? Do you think that I've irreparably damaged my relationship with him?
Oh.
Well, it depends on what kind of a guy he is.
What can I do for you, sir? Well, I'm headed for engineering to run those tests on the nacelles since you've already put in some work on the technique. Thought you might like to give me a hand.
Luckily, LaForge is a good kind of guy.
Yes, he is.
The test must be unannounced.
Oh shit. Worf really has a lot
Can you
of.
see?
No.
Good.
Worf has got a lot of faith in her.
Yeah.
Stop making excuses. Replace the blindfold.
No! It's not a fair test.
You had passed the challenge. It takes courage to say the test is unfair.
I love him so goddamn much.
Something I don't understand.
Yes.
But perhaps next time you are judged unfairly, it will not take so many bruises for you to protest.
Trying
I'm
to
like-
teach her a lesson about. I love him, and I love that he loves her, and I want Worf to be my mentor.
All I've ever wanted is to make a
I love
career
him
for
so much.
myself
I'm like almost in
and
tears. I just love him so much.
I can't change what happened at the academy. No one can. Permission to speak freely, sir?
Please do.
Okay.
If you didn't want me on your ship, you should have said so when I was assigned to it. My record is exemplary. If you're going to judge me for what I am now.
It took courage to come here and face me after the other day. I was harsh with you because I wanted to assess you for a very important mission. I do know why you ended up on the Enterprise. I asked for you. I wanted to make sure that you got a fair chance to redeem yourself.
Oh my gosh, these two back to back have got me like. Oh, and there's just a Cardassian in the room.
He is a member of the Cardassian military and a Federation operative. Now, it is absolutely imperative that we return him safely to Cardassian space.
It will not be easy. I would appear to be a bounty hunter. Border crossings of that nature are not uncommon, and for a price, the patrol can be convinced to look the other way.
I am not ordering you to take part in it.
Then I volunteer, sir.
If you are captured...
I'm Bajoran. No one knows better than I do what Cardassians do to their prisoners.
I must ask you not to discuss this mission with anyone.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
This is a very good episode.
The captain asked Dr. Crusher to make it look like Jared had mistreated me. I just want you to know that I really appreciate the fact that you've always had confidence in me.
Good luck.
I'll see you soon.
This episode better be choosing a nice, happy ending. Cause... Uh-oh.
Well, we can at least tell each other what we know.
No, you can't.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Like, I know, like, it sucks.
Feels bad to be the one who doesn't know, but yeah.
110%.
47566.7.
It's not easy. 30 hours? 30 hours?
Report.
It would help if I knew what kind of life signs to look for.
You're scanning for Bajoran life signs.
Detecting signs of debris 200,000 kilometers inside Cardassian space. Could be the remains of a Federation escape pod.
It is my sad duty to inform you that a member of the crew, Ensign Sito Jaxa, has been lost in the line of duty. Her loss will be deeply felt by all who knew her. Guard out.
Oh, man. Did he just do the Riker maneuver? I swear to God.
I just got promoted.
Congratulations. She would have been happy for you, Sam.
The best way to remember her would be to excel in your new position.
You were her friend. I was only her commanding officer.
Sir, I happen to know that she considered you a friend.
I'm like really upset.
I have something to tell you that might help.
Okay. I'm like, holy shit. Oh my God.
The original idea was for the character to die. But after watching this episode, or seeing what they had done, was it Ronald D. Moore? I think it was Ronald D. Moore. They were like, no, we love her. We have to bring her back. You need to leave it ambiguous. And the plan was to bring the character back and have her like found on the border of whatever, and to have her, and they never ended up doing it. But as far as I'm concerned, in the canon of the world, she is not dead.
It has technically happened.
She is alive somewhere. The intention was for her to survive and bring her back in another show.
Oh. That one really got
it was
me.
Pillar, Michael Pillar. The quote is, "We were very impressed and very happy with the reaction we had to Ensign Sito, who was lost along the Cardassian border and presumed dead. We have a plan to find her in captivity and to deal with what happens when somebody comes back from a long time in captivity and the psychological impact of that sort of experience." Echevarria added, "There was a lot of talk about bringing her back, but we never got around to it. This was always meant to be a story of loss, a coming-of-age story for those young people, and the death landed it for them."
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta, like, shake out of it. I could keep crying about that right now.
Really,
yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. I'm gonna feed my Tamagotchi. Actually, my Tamagotchi pooped. So we're gonna do that real quick.
Oh boy.
Whew, wow. Whew. Holy fuck, I really loved that episode. I enjoyed it at the I enjoyed it at the start of it. And maybe I love it more than maybe I should, but I really fucking love that episode.
I like that episode a lot. It's fun to see our regular characters in a new light, you know, as like you really get a feel for what it means to be a senior officer when you see them in contrast with people who don't know them in a personal way, the way that the audience knows them, right? And so that's really fun. And then it's fun to see, like you said, we're always talking about like, well, what about all the other people on this ship? How are they reacting to the fact that they're always going into red alert and stuff? And we get to see some of that. And that's, I find that really enjoyable as well.
And it's like you stated at one point too, of just like them thinking they're the main, because they are the main character of their own story. But it's like, again, the meta aspect of it, it's like they really aren't, you know, in both the fact of like on the ship, like you're an ensign, you don't have this sort of thing. Like it's, that was really good. Oh my god, my head hurts.
Yeah. I forgot how sad the end of that one makes me, you know? It's like
that made me
it just hits me. And
I felt it when there just was a moment where I went, oh no, they better not kill her. And in the back of my head I went, they're gonna fucking kill her. Like
yeah.
I really like that they brought her back. I loved everything about the interaction with her and Worf and their relationship. And her and Picard. And Picard doing what he does best, which is be kind of an intense, stern, you know, captain / asshole when he needs to be an asshole in the way that, like, you know, it's... But, like... He makes up for it by being honest. Like, he follows it up with honesty where it's like, I had to be intense on you because of, like, that was a very serious thing that you did. It was a very serious situation, and I need to assess, like, where you're at right now as a person, because, yeah, you know? And him, I don't know. That was really good.
I like that one a lot.
God, I really like that one a lot, y'all. I don't even know what else to say other than, like, I just really fucking loved that episode.
And what they wanted, they just got pitched, like, what if we did, like, an upstairs, downstairs kind of thing? Like, what if we just, like, what's it like? It was just, let's explore, like, what it would be like for the people who are, like, junior officers on this ship, you know? And
we've seen them do these quote-unquote evaluations before. Like, I think it's come up, like, maybe, not a ton, but I think we've seen it in passing, like, maybe 1 or 2 times before this. And I like that. I like the cross. I like it a lot. It felt like a different style show, while still being Star Trek, but it just had this other vibe to it, and I can't even like place what type of show right now that I'm like, you know, but that's really good. I don't have anything else to say. That was really good, y'all.
It's really good.
Remember when I said last week, I understand if you don't want to sign up for our Patreon, because that episode was ridiculous. I think this week you should sign up for our Patreon, because that was a really good fucking episode.
Don't you want to watch us react to the whole thing, not just this YouTube edit?
Because that would be great. And one, you know, you get to watch the full thing with us, and you
also I mean, frankly, it rewards us for watching the full one last week.
Truly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a little, like, man, can't believe y'all did it. Here you go. And it helps make everything possible here. It's why we're able to do this channel, because of our patrons, and we appreciate every single one of you so very much. Hang out in the Discord community with us as well through all of that. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
If not, like the video, comment on it, and subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. Remember, we said we've got other shows we react to as well, and, you know, maybe there's a little animated Star Trek crossover that happens
Who
down
knows?
the road.
Who could say what might happen?
It's us, but we don't have to tell you yet.
That's right.
So, on that note, catch Gallifrey Gals next time.
As we watch what no cat has ever watched before.
It's like I always want to go right into we watch who.
I know, that's what I almost did, and I went, no, what is our thing? What is our thing? Y'all, the Who thing is ingrained because that was our first show. It's the first one we did, and sometimes it's just what your brain goes to, you know? We watch what no cat has ever watched before.
There we go, I got it. It took me a second.
Bye!
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.